Hello students and welcome to your virtual English lesson. My name is Armira and I'm a teacher at Ismail Cemali Primary School in Skopje. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about the present perfect tense. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to tell what the present perfect refers to, how it is formed, and when to use it, its meanings. Don't forget, have a notebook and a pen or pencil on hand. What is the present perfect? Let's see. How long have you been a teacher, Lisa? I've been a teacher for 4 years now. How many lessons have you taught on present perfect? I've taught hundreds, but I haven't taught any this week. Do you have anything similar in your mother tongue? Think. The present perfect is a tense that has no equivalence in many languages, but we use it a lot in English. Today, we are going to see how we use the present perfect in many ways. When learning about the present perfect, there are two important points to keep in mind. First, we should keep in mind that the present perfect connects the past with the present. Second, look at the name, present perfect. Present. It tells you something about the present. Although you use the present perfect to talk about the past, it's still present because it tells you something about now. For example, you say, he has broken his leg. Although the accident happened maybe a week or a month ago, the consequence, the result of the accident is still present. We can still see it. How we form the present perfect tense? We form the affirmative form by using have or has plus the past participle of the main verb. Have or has can be contracted. For example, I've finished my homework. She's just left. We've been here for hours. We make the negative forms by adding not to have or has plus the past participle of the main verb. This form, again, can be contracted. For example, I haven't seen anything like that before. He hasn't helped at all. They haven't given me much information. We make the questions simply by moving have or has in front of the subject, then the past participle of the main verb. For example, have you booked the tickets yet? How long has your sister been a vet? How many people have you told about this? What is the past participle of the verb? Well, most of the time, the past participle of the verb is the same as the past simple form of the verb. For example, she has finished her meal. They have played with their toys. Or worked remains worked in past participle. Studied remains studied. Traveled remains traveled. Visited remains visited. Remember, make the past participle by adding ed to regular verbs. However, many common verbs are irregular in English. It means that they change completely. For example, he has broken the plate. He has eaten all the pizza. So, broke becomes broken. Went becomes gone. Ate becomes eaten. Spoke becomes spoken. Or sent remains sent. Won remains won. If you want to learn to use the present perfect, you should learn the irregular verbs. Check the table of the irregular verbs behind your textbooks or any other English grammar book. Since and for are two expressions which we use with the present perfect. We use since with specific dates. For example, Janet has worked at this company since 1994, and we use for with periods of time. For example, we've lived in this house for 5 years. It's your turn now. Let's see how much you remember. Pause the video and in your notebooks, please complete the given sentences with the correct form of the verb. I not work today. We buy a new lamp. We not plan our holiday yet. Where be you? He write 5 letters. She not see him for a long time. Be you at school? School not start yet. Ready? Well done. Here are the answers. I haven't worked today. We have bought a new lamp. We haven't planned our holiday yet. Where have you been? He has written 5 letters. She hasn't seen him for a long time. Have you been at school? School hasn't started yet. Now, let's see when we use the present perfect and its meanings. On the previous lesson, we talked about that we use the present perfect when talking about life experiences. For example, have you ever been to Argentina? No, I haven't, but I would like to go. Remember, when using the present perfect for life experiences, then there is no time reference in our sentences. We use the present perfect to talk about unfinished time. For example, I've been busy all day. I haven't been able to check my mail since Monday. I haven't been feeling well recently. This week, I've celebrated my birthday. Words like all day, since Monday, recently, this week, they all refer to unfinished time period. We use the present perfect to talk about unfinished actions or states, meaning that they started in the past and still continue. For example, how long have you lived here? Meaning you still live here now. Or have you two known each other long? Meaning you still know each other now. Finally, we use the present perfect to talk about past actions with a present consequence. For example, I've eaten too many cakes and now I feel terrible. Or I've lost my phone. I can't find it. Here is your homework. Think about things that have happened in the last 6 months. In your notebook, write sentences in present perfect. You can write about things I'm proud of, things I'm not proud of, things I'm happy about, things I'm unhappy about. Remember, once you're done with your homework, send it to your teacher. I hope that the lesson was helpful. Thank you for joining me. Take care.